Alright, so today Bungie did go ahead and release an article going over some changes for Season 22, some things along the lines of exotic armor changes for all three classes. If you were hoping for the Starfire nerf to get pulled back a little bit, keep on dreaming, buddy. Along with a preview to some of the ability changes that's going to be going down next season as well. Our main centerpiece that this article is talking about revolves around Strand. As we know, when Strand launched, it launched well, and it launched really strong. We all find it funny how everybody was laughing at Strand Titan going into Lightfall, and it turned out to arguably be the strongest out of the three, at least in in-game content, as what made Strand Titan so strong are obviously its multiple sources of getting woven mail through suspension due to the Avian Leap exotic boots. Now, suspend, as we all know, just in general, is nasty. We all knew that suspend was eventually going to get nerfed, at least somewhat, and that is going to be going down next season. If you pull up the notes for it, you'll see that the reduced base suspension rate is going to be going down from 8 seconds to 5 seconds versus non-champion PvE combatants. And then threat of continuity is going to extend it to 7, which is down from 12. And then the suspend duration versus champions is going down from 8 seconds to 3 seconds. 4 with threat of continuity. That one's a pretty big one. Now, assuming you got threat of continuity on, you're going to have them suspended for 4 seconds. So you just got to click the champions quick. You also do have some nerfs to threat of mind. Reduce glass energy gain based on the tier of the defeated target. There are the values right there. And then we have the fragment that every Strand build uses. Threat of generation. So they're going to be reducing the overall energy gain per damage event against PvE enemies by 20%. If y'all did not know, threat of generation procs from every single instance of damage you are doing. That includes all of the threadlings from your threadling grenade as well. So I would imagine that even though it's going to be getting a little nerf, it's only 20%, it's still going to be a very strong fragment to use. They also say they rebalance the energy gain multiplier across primary weapon archetypes. Well, I don't care. I don't use primaries. I'm just kidding. We wanted to bring the energy gains for dealing damage with precision weapons and fully automatic weapons closer together. Overall, they've reduced the efficiency of fully automatic primary weapons and increased the efficiency of precision primary weapons to compensate. Also, real quick, total side note, if you ever are trying to get some games for a cheaper price, you know what I mean? Make sure to head over to Instant Gaming. There's always a link at the top of the description. They'll be get just about any game for a discounted price, along with their DLC. We also got a link down there for a free monthly game giveaway that they do. So, hey, you know, free stuff. Shout out to Instant Gaming. I had to mention that, you know what I mean? Now, I know the nerf to suspend, it sucks. However, they are doing a few buffs to some of the other Strand abilities. If you draw this little bit right here, you'll see we got buffs to Threadlings, Tangles, and Sever. Threadlings are getting a 30% PvE buff. I like that. You like that. We all like that. Where's the Kirk Cousins meme? You like that? Tangles get a slightly shorter cooldown. I still think we should just have no Tangle cooldown. What y'all think? That'd be pretty fun. Honestly, the game probably couldn't handle that. Let's be real. And then Sever's getting a minor buff to where the combatants affected by Sever now have their outgoing damage reduced by 40% versus 30%. Now, the Threadlings getting a 30% damage buff is just an outright buff to the highest DPS build in the game right now, which is the Strand Warlock, or just the Strand build in general. It is a triple swapping setup. My preferred setup is a Wither Horde fusion rifle and a rocket. Energy and heavy with the same element, so you can run triple surge. And the Threadling Grenades conjunction with Threat of Ascent are just used as a free demo for any weapon you're holding. But now with them getting a nice little damage buff, they'll actually be doing a little bit more than just acting as a free reload. In this clip against the Grasp of Avarice Ogre, you'll see that the Threadlings are hitting for about 9,200 damage with a Tractor Cannon debuff. So with a 30%, that'd be buffed up to about 12,000 per Threadling tick, which isn't the most insane thing, but considering the fact that you could go into a damage phase with 5 perched Threadlings, then a Threadling Grenade ready to go. That's 8 Threadlings right there. That would each be doing about 12k a pop. That's 64k free damage on top of any other Threadling Grenades that you know you're going to get during the damage phase because of all the extra damage instance you are doing. Even with the Threat of Generation nerf, I think this build might just be better next season than it is right now. Overall, we all expected the suspend to get a nerf at some point, and here it is. Let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comments, and I really do like the Threadling Grenade build because I love using Strand Warlock when I can. Thank you for watching today's video. You guys be safe out there. We'll see you in the next one.